Next, we will see the multi-signature one. And if I just quickly, I can now quickly try to explain some of the things within multi-signature in here because we have few little time right now. So let's just quickly go in here because I have already created this. I have done the verification stuff in there. So if I go into my multi-signature account, a very important point, a very crucial point in here is if I go into my settings, if I go into admin settings, and if I see these are the limits. These are the number of approvals required to approve a transaction. These are the limits for the user. This is not for the admin, and this is an important required number of approvals to approve a transaction. If I set to if this is right now set to 2, I can set it to 3. The other members cannot set it to 3. If I do it right now like this, I update it. So require approvals are updated. Now 3 people need to do it in the multi-signature one. This is a separate one. We have already completed the hierarchical one. This one is our multi-signature now transaction, and in here 3 approvals are required to do a transaction. And if I go in here and to go back into groups, because this one is a hierarchical one, and because I've already added one of these users to save some time, I can now show you that if I go into this one is our multi-signature one. I try to change the setting. It will say that, hey, you cannot do it. You're not the original owner of this group. So into settings area, into admin settings. And if I try to change this back to 2, I am trying to do it. It will be rejected. Unauthorized only admin can update this required approval. So this is just a preview of how the multi-signature thing work and how much rights the admin has. So let's now start the multi-signature. Okay. So now let's proceed with the hierarchical one. I have done little bit of things for advanced to not repeat step. I will just add another user in here. So our hierarchical one is now complete. We are now focusing on the multi-signature one. And in here, I did the verification stuff already. And I also added one of the users. Now add another user. In the stakeholders, we will see 2 users in here. And then you can see both of these users. What is his limit, monthly limit, daily limit? This is this by. Now let's add the third one as well, because in here we require 3 approvals, 3 multi-signature approvals. And if I add a member, let's go in here and let's do it from this account this time. Let's copy this. Let's go in here. Let's paste this one. Let's on next. And you can see his principal ID. Let's set this again as a member. Let's give him a 200 limit. 200 we did it previously as well. This time is 150 per transaction, 175 daily or whatever. 330 approval limit of that's 175. So just random data. And now let's just add this user. Let's click on submit. Now this one is a multi-signature one, and in here requires signatures from different users. When we need to exceed the limit, we need to those number of signatures in our transaction. So what I will do is I go into this account. I will see some balance in here. This is how much I have in here, and let's just do a transaction. If I show you a couple of things, I already in here done a transaction. You can see this in here, but now I will do a new transaction. This was from another person, another user, just to do some testing stuff. But now I will create a fresh transaction. Let's go click on send, and who should we send to? Let's send to this person. No, it should be from sending from here. Let's go in accounts. Accounts. Let me also get his principal ID. I added that user in here. I added that user. Now I'm going to send some funds to this person's personal. Let's go in his settings. Let's go to login credential. Let's just copy this particular admin ID. Let's copy this. Let's go in here. Let's see the groups that this is the new group that I am added as. So it should be this one. I think it should be this one. I will just check it. I unfortunately kept the group name theme. So it is going to cause me a little bit of a headache. Let's hope it doesn't. Yes. This was the balance of here, and there is a transaction that has already gone through. Let's create a fresh transaction from this third user to this user. However, I will do one within my limit, and I will do the exceed limit for the multi-signature one. Let's do one within the limit. Let's send 45, let's say, W tokens from this particular user to this particular user. And if I go in here and I see my personal account balance, wait, and this is what is this account's personal balance, and let's now do it from here. Let's send 45, and let's preview transaction. That's permanent. So this is within my limit. This will go through, no issues. Okay. It doesn't like exceed any limits. And if I just refresh this page quickly, and I will be able to see what I have received. It should be 45 plus 73. It would be so. Connect. I have my wallet is disconnected. Internet reality instance disconnected. Let's go back my wallet. Let's this. Click on OK. Now let's wait a couple of seconds, and yes, 73 plus the 45. Now I did a simple transaction within my previous from my previous group wallet. We just quickly refresh. It was 1984. I sent 45. It should be now in 1939. I think it should be like that. Oh yes, 1939. Next. Okay. Now I need to exceed this guy's limit. Let's just try to send 500 now. 500 and yeah, let's preview our transaction. Let's confirm and send. This is now transaction is created and require approvals. We set require approvals of 3 for multi-signature one. You can see the pending transaction is in here. And these were the 2 approved one, 15 and 45. And if I go in here and if I refresh this page, I go into my groups, and in this person's like area, I will see the transactions. So let's quickly go into my groups. Okay. So this one is the first one is the multisig one. Well, let's wait for a couple of seconds for this to load. Let's go into account. Let's first see the balance, 1939. Let's see the pending transactions. If you see, this is a pending transaction. This is how much it is for 500 dummy tokens and how many approvals have. Person who's initiating the transaction is obviously approving it as well. So let's just approve this from this person as well. So transaction is approval. No transactions, no funds were transferred. I just clicked on OK. I should have like paused there. But it also stated that no funds have yet transferred because we haven't reached a multi-signature limit. Typical multi-signature logic, nothing like too complicated to understand. I'm just like trying to explain it within our like ecosystem, how we have different features. They are in different places. So if I still see the balance, it is still 1930. Now admin is the third member within this group. I go into my groups. I will see the transaction with 2 out of 3 approvals. I see this one is a multi-signature one. 2039 should be balanced in here. Yes, it is. This is 2 out of 3. Now, when I click this, the funds should be transferred. I will click on approve. Let's click on approve. Transaction is approved and tokens are transferred. Fresh. Oh, and the balance is updated. 500 transferred from this. So that is how it is. So I see my personal account. Yes, you can see 500 tokens have been added. So what we have done up to this point, we have done the multi-sig transaction. We have done the hierarchical transaction. We have done all that. Now next we will add shareholders. We will add all the shareholders in their limits, how much power they have and how they affect the voting and how the transactions go through when you're using the shareholder.